Hey everyone, it's Laura here from makingcardsfilm.com, and today I am part of the Reverse Confetti new release blog hop. Yesterday I shared a card on my blog using the new Donut die cut set and stamp set, and today I will be making a similar card just because I love the stamp set and die cut set so much. So I already die cut some of the pieces from this donut. I used some Nina Desert Storm cardstock to die cut this circle, and then I used some spun sugar, cotton candy cardstock from Simon Says Stamp to die cut the icing. I already die cut some of the sprinkles for my donut out of just some rainbow assortment of cardstock, so I can decorate the donut. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to adhere the icing piece onto the cracked piece of my donut using some Talma Mono adhesive. So I'm just going to adhere it over here. Okay, and now I'm going to use this die cut, so the little circle, to die cut a little hole in there. So I'm just going to run it through my Big Shot machine just like this. There we go. So now we have the shape of a donut. So and now I'm going to sprinkle my donut using all of these sprinkles that I die cut earlier. So I just really like these tiny die cuts because you can really decorate your donut as you want to. So there's just so many possibilities. I'm going to adhere each little sprinkle using a quickie glue pen. It is just really easy to adhere it like this. You just use the pen and it's not a mess at all because there's just only a small amount of glue necessary to adhere these small little things. And I like to pick up each little sprinkle using my EK Success tweezers. Okay, so I'm just going to randomly adhere some sprinkles. Okay, so I just created 3 donuts. Instead of just one, I'm going to be using 3 of these onto my card. And I'm going to use this circle die again, and I'm going to run it through my Big Shot machine just like this, so it looks like someone took a bite from the donut. So it's just, this cute little detail that makes it very fun. So I'm just going to use a die like this, and I'm just going to run it through my Big Shot machine. So now over here I have a piece of white cardstock, and it measures 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, and I'm going to cut it a tiny bit smaller. I'm going to cut it to about 4 inch. So I'm just going to cut up 1/4 inch. There we go. So now I'm going to use some black washi tape to create some black and bold stripes. You could also stamp these lines instead of using washi tape. I just like to use washi tape for this technique just because it's fast, and I also don't have like a solid stamp like this. Another thing you could do is you could use masking tape to mask off stripes, and then you can use like an ink dauber or a blending tool to kind of sponge the ink, so then you're using black ink and then you would have some black stripes as well. So there are just a lot of ways to do this. So I'm just going to create like 2 strips of yellow cardstock. So I'm just going to, it's super easy and it's a technique that has been out there for a long time, but I just couldn't find the perfect yellow cardstock, and I think this Squeeze Lemonade Distress ink is the perfect yellow because it's so bright and happy. So I'm just going to blend in that color using a mini ink blending tool. Now you really don't have to use distress ink for this technique. Any dye ink would work to create like colored cardstock. So I'm trying to blend in that color as even as possible, so you won't notice that I colored it using regular ink instead of cardstock. Okay, so now I'm going to do the left side of the paper. Okay, so now I'm going to be using the new stamp set from Reverse Confetti called Donut You Know. This is the coordinating stamp set, so it matches the donut dies. And I'm going to stamp the happy birthday greeting over here. So as you can see, this is a larger stamp and it has many sentiments on there. It says, hope your day is sprinkled with lots of fun. Happy birthday. And I only want the happy birthday part, so I'm going to do some masking. I'm just going to take some sticky tape or washi tape, really doesn't matter. And I'm going to cover up the part that doesn't need to be inked. So I'm going to put some sticky tape over here. You could also use like post-it tape or washi tape. I'm just using some Scotch sticky tape for now. And I'm going to ink up my stamp with some Versamark ink, since I'll be doing some embossing. And then I'm going to sprinkle that using my favorite white embossing powder from Wow. This is the Wow Opaque Bright White Embossing Powder, and it is the super fine type. There we go, and I'm just going to heat emboss that embossing powder using my heat tool. Okay, so now I'm going to adhere this piece onto the card using some foam adhesive. Okay, so I'm going to try to center that onto the card. Okay, so I'm going to adhere them using my Tombow Mono Multi Glue. Just going to add some dots. There we go, and then the second one. And then I'm going to adhere this one using foam adhesive. And I'm just going to add one coat of glossy accents onto the icing of this donut over here. There we go, so that finishes up my card for the Reverse Confetti new release blog hop. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to visit my blog for all the details, and I'll be back very soon. Bye!